Hey, what's up guys, it's England DBZ Toys here, and I'm back here with another review. This time I'm reviewing the Banpresto WCF figures, the 30th anniversary historical characters series. This is the first part. I think there's about 6 parts of these, so there's loads and loads to collect. And if you go online, they are going to be rising in price. These are like sort of must-have figures. I'm not sure if I'm going to collect the rest of this line. I really like the Raditz figure, so I might just get that one alone. There's a couple of figures which I really like in it, but obviously it does get quite expensive if you want all of them. But I mean, if I had the money, I would definitely get all of them, because as you can tell straight away from the boxes, what's going to happen is the dragon is going to like go from one side and it's going to keep on going. And it will show up on every single box right up until it's finished, so it's really cool. I'm just going to show you around the boxes real quick if I just turn them in front of the camera. So you've got the figures in the series on this side. Sorry, they're going to be a mess. There you go. So you can see the other figures that I've got, the other figures in the first series. So Goku, Bulma, Master Roshi, Krillin, Yamcha and Tao Pai Pai. So it's really cool. And then it's just got the warning sign on the back, as you can see, with all the writing there like usual. But then a really cool way to display, if you want to keep them in the box, you can do them like that, and it's going to make up a giant picture at the end saying Dragon Ball Z. Have I got that the wrong way around? I do. There we go. And turn that there. Okay, so as you can see, sorry, I need to fix the lighting, just a second. That's better. So as you can see, it just says Drago, so you can tell how many more there will be. It's going to say, like, it will say Dragon Ball Z the whole way across, so we've still got the N to go in Dragon. So this is a huge series, but it's going to look really great all together if you want to do that. So I'm going to move on to showing you the figures. And here they are, the 30th anniversary first series, the Dragon Ball series. Oh my gosh, these are so cool. It's going to be like the scrolling thing where there's like loads of them put together, and it just looks amazing straight away. I'm going to show you, I'll leave it here for a second, but then I'll show you the close-up. But as you can see, Goku's on his Nimbus in his blue gi, and then you've got like the original Bulma there with her Dragon Radar. She's got her satchel and like all the details there. The hair's flowing where she's running away from Master Roshi, who's trying to grab her with that like horrible smile on his face. Krillin's behind. He's got like a little drip coming down his head. He's like, "Oh, Master Roshi, what are you doing?" And then Yamcha's there as well, and Yamcha has Poir on, which is really cool little addition. Yeah, and then Tao Pai Pai at the end on his wooden beam, with his hair also flowing just like Bulma's does. It just looks really cool. Yeah, so I'm just going to show you a close-up of each figure separately and just sort of take you around the figures. So there's Goku looking awesome on his Nimbus Cloud. You can see it hasn't spared any detail. His hair looks amazing, his eyes, his eyebrows are there as well. Little cheeky smile, his arms looking kind of like, you know how Goku's arms are in the first series, they're a little bit chubby and they just look really cool. The cloud, the Nimbus Cloud looks really good. It looks kind of fluffy. Obviously it's not. It's got this like thing coming up the ends, like, you know, like he's flying. And then let me turn it around and I'll show you the back, make sure I'm in focus. Yeah, and he's got his tail coming out there, he's got the power pole. The hair at the back just matches Goku's hair in the original series, and it all just looks really cool. Yeah, so that's the Goku figure. And here's Bulma in a pose as if she's running away from Master Roshi, which I'll show you in a second. Yeah, again, this looks really, really cool. The Dragon Radar even has detail. It's got the little lines on. And in fact, it's got a little pinpoint in the middle, which you probably won't be able to see, of where like the Dragon Balls are. Her hair looks amazing. It's got a little bow in the top, and then the rest is like flying. She's got 97 written on her back like she does in the original series. Oh, there's my cat. Sid, what are you doing? Sid. Okay, we're gonna need to get rid of you. Okay, so yeah, you can see the 97 on the back. And just there. She's actually got her. Yeah, that's her gun. I haven't even noticed that. I've had these displayed for a little while now since I got them, and she's got her little gun there. I did not realise that. That's so cool. And then it says Bulma on the front. And then we have this really, really kind of cute looking Master Roshi, just because they've made him so like stumpy, and he looks really, really cool. There's his giant grey beard there, and he's got an open mouth chasing Bulma. His shades, his eyebrows, they have little lines above them, so the detail's all there. The hands are open, and then he's got his turtle shell on the back. Yeah, there's not really much I can say about these series other than they're just so, so good. WCF have always been really, really cool. I was thinking about maybe just collecting WCF and SH Figuarts because I really, really like them as well. But we'll see what happens. I mean, they've got loads of new releases. They've just announced the S-Culture 7 series, which looks really, really cool. They've got a Piccolo, they've got a Broly, Goku, Bulma, Hercule, and all of that lot, and it looks really, really cool. Anyway, back onto what we're filming. So there's Krillin there, who again looks really, really cool. Stumpy, just like Master Roshi. Yeah, so there he is. Goku isn't as stumpy as these two, so these two look like little chibis, like how they make Pilaf, Mai and Shu look in the Battle of Gods movie and in Dragon Ball Super, so it's really, really cool. There you go. And then we'll move on to Yamcha, just there. If I can just zoom in. There we go. So you've got Yamcha and Puar up there. Puar. Yamcha's running, Puar's like holding on for dear life. As you can see, she's hanging off there. Yamcha's hair looks amazing in this. It's got a little tuft at the top where it all splits up. And then the clothes down there look really cool. Oh, they're kind of small, you know. And then he's got his little scarf thing. That's really cool. Yeah, and I'm going to show you last but not least, Tao Pai Pai. There we go. And looking really mean. So this is the first enemy in this series. If you can, well, obviously Yamcha is kind of an enemy at the start. Yeah, so maybe second enemy then. But it looks really, really cool. Kill you written on the back, which is such a cool detail. Unfortunately, I've been displaying it like this, so I can't see that when it's displayed. But you know, the details there, it's really, really cool. These WCF series have certainly got better over the years. It's not that they started off bad, because they didn't, but the sculpts for the faces were always a little off with WCF, but now they've got them like perfect and they look so, so, so good. Okay, so this was WCF series Collector's 30th Anniversary Edition. Quickly just show you how tall they are. So Tao Pai Pai is like the tallest. He's like just over 3 inches, with Krillin sticking out at about 1.5 to 2 inches. So really, really cool, like quite small figures, easy to display, and they do look wonderful, as you can see. So yeah, pick these up if you can, because they're really good and the prices are only going to get higher and higher, especially when they start releasing the later ones in this series. I mean, like I said, I'm going to try and get the Raditz figure. Maybe I'll get the next few series, but we'll have to see what happens. If I do, I'll definitely review them. Yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this review, and I'll see you in another review. Bye bye!